Hello, Leo. Welcome to Demand Universe. I am Vel Astri. Thank you so much for joining me. This is for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Leo. And Leo, this is your weekly reading for the 7th to the 13th of February 2022. Beautiful Leo, let us see what's coming up for you this week. What's in store for you this week, Leo? Knave of Swords, Page of Swords, Four of Coins, Eight of Swords, the Devil, the Two of Wands. Okay, Leo. With the Knave of Swords coming in, the Page of Swords in the middle, Leo, and just seeing the readings and the cards, how it's spread out, there's something coming into your mind, some illumination, some clarity, something within you which you are no longer holding back. Whatever was, how can I put this? There is some insight, there's some illumination, there's some decision you come to this week, Leo, that you stick to. There is some clarity, some illumination, some insight, some understanding. Not necessarily that somebody else brings it from you. It can be through conversation, it can be through somebody coming to you and giving information, but I feel this is insight from you, born of your soul, that comes into your mind, which liberates you, which sets you free. Because with the Four of Pentacles, Leo, you're no longer holding back here in the inner world. You're wanting your soul to be in its truth completely. You want to be balanced. You want to have a balanced spiritual body, physical body, emotional body, and mental body. You want to create from the fullness, the wholeness of you. You no longer want to hold back. You no longer want to deny yourself. You no longer want to limit yourself. You no longer want to dim your light. You no longer want to make yourself palatable for others. You no longer want to restrict yourself in any way. You wish to shine, Leo. You want yourself to be seen fully, wholly. You want the wholeness of your soul to be present in the physical. You want to express yourself completely and fully in the physical, however this might manifest for you, whether it's in a relationship that you want to express your feelings for another, or you want to express in your career, you want to express your creative nature more, or in the family, you want to be your truth more. There is something where you are no longer holding back, and you've come to the understanding that you no longer wish to hold back, you no longer wish to restrict yourself, because you're finding that it's almost as if you're restricting yourself, and it's you holding yourself back restricts yourself. You not being in your truth restricts yourself. You not presenting yourself in authenticity restricts yourself, and you're tired of being limited. Again, this could be in a relationship where you wish to now speak your truth. You wish to tell somebody how you feel. Maybe it can be in a situation where it is your family, where you have different religious views, cultural views. It could be to do with your sexuality. It could be to do with anything where you used to change who you are, or dilute or hide a part of you in order to please others, and you're no longer wanting to do that. You're no longer interested in the toxicity. You're no longer interested in the fears and how it's going to impact people. You're no longer afraid of what it means to others if you speak your truth. You no longer want to betray yourself, Leo. You no longer want to live in restriction. You no longer want to hide yourself. You no longer want to live in the absence of your soul. You've learned enough lessons through Saturn to last you a lifetime, and you no longer want to be restricted. Or this could be because in your past you really had a lot of pain, you really had a lot of suffering, so you hid yourself. You didn't want to be your truth anymore. You didn't want to present yourself in your truth because in the past it wasn't received, because in the past perhaps you got hurt, so you hid, or you pulled back your energy, and no longer, now you realize, no, it wasn't your fault. It was everybody around you who was at fault. It was the situation that was at fault. It wasn't you. So you no longer want to hold yourself back. You now want to set yourself free. Or this can also mean your fears. You no longer want the fear of you being in your truth to hold you back. So Leo, you're having a really powerful awakening, understanding of who you really want to be, of the life you really want to lead going forward. And you no longer want to restrict yourself out of other people, people-pleasing, or self-doubt, or self-limitation, or self-sabotage. You no longer want to restrict yourself out of fear, out of judgment, out of what other people say, out of convention, out of conditionings. You no longer want to dim your light. You no longer want to hold back. You've come to this profound understanding that you want to be in your truth. And with the Two of Wands, it finally allows you to move forward, because it's as if you've been back and forth about this. Whatever this is, in your career, in your family, in relationships, you've been back and forth, not really sure, not really committing to yourself. So you've always been in this in-between stage where things aren't really progressing, this restriction, nothing really changing, same old, broken cycle. The cycle keeps going on, and you want to break it now. You want to step forward into your truth. You no longer want to remain on the other side of the doorway of the portal. You want to move through the portal, but you also understand that in order for you to move through the doorway, in order for you to truly live your life, it means you must let go, release of the illusion, and possibly let go of past completely, releasing past situations, possibly past relationships. It's really to break free from any restriction or any limitation you've put on yourself, in order for you to be seen in your truth. You want to be seen in your truth, and you're coming to a great clarity, a great understanding about this week, Leo, where you are really aligning to the truth of you, the authentic truth of you. And you see, it's like you've felt the restriction, and you have almost remained in this in-between world, going back and forth, not committing to you, and it's been okay so far. But now this week, or at this time, you realize, no, it's actually not okay. It's not okay for you to deny yourself living, deny yourself your existence. You no longer wish to betray yourself, and there's nobody here, whether it's family, friends, romantic partner, situation, an experience, there's nothing here that's important enough for you to hold yourself back anymore. You're no longer making anybody responsible, or anything responsible for your well-being. You're no longer putting anything first on your pedestal before you. You're finally seeing that it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to be seen. It's time for you to be seen in your clarity. And it's a great realization, and it's a profound shift, because wherever you would distort or splinter or hide your energy for others out of fear, or out of fear of judgment or holding back, you simply have the switch. Switch happens when you're like, actually no, I don't have to do that. I don't have to hide myself. I don't have to live a lie. I don't have to live a life of restriction. I don't have to settle for less. I'm going to be in my truth. I'm going to shine my light. I'm going to go for that relationship. I'm going to go for that career. I'm going to go for that family. I'm going to go for that move. I'm going to be in my truth. I'm no longer holding back, and I'm going to take those steps through that portal. I choose me, and I'm now going to move forward within me. I no longer fear me. I look forward to who I am. I no longer hold myself back. I look forward to who I am. I no longer restrict myself. I look forward to who I am. And you are just in this clarity. It's finally you see the light. Finally, you see the truth of you. Finally, you understand that you truly being in your authentic truth is the key to everything, and anything else that was preventing this, you are releasing this week. You are completely just letting it go. You are stepping through the portal. You are stepping through the doorway. You're choosing you this week, Leo, and you are choosing your empowerment, and it's beautiful. You're breaking free of fear. You're breaking free of restriction. You're breaking free of limitation. You finally understand that you have always been the key to your destiny, to your love, to your abundance, and you're stepping forth in your truth, in your power, in all of your glory, Leo. Blessed be.